Hello and welcome. This lesson is going to be lesson 5.2, exponential functions part 2. Okay. Today we're going to talk about making predictions using exponential functions. So here's an example. The table contains some points on the graph of an exponential function. Based on the table, which function represents the same relationships? And I have some multiple choices. Okay. So from the previous lesson, we learned that if we have an exponential function, if we take two numbers and divide them, we should get the same rate. So 4 divided by 1 is 4. And then 1 divided by 0.25, we're also going to get 4. And if you divide 0.25 by 0.0625, we get 4. Okay, so we know definitely that the rate is 4. And the y-intercept, always look for the x0. So the y-intercept would be 0.0625. And our equation, remember, always starts with y equals the y-intercept, and then you open parentheses. Inside the parentheses, you put the rate, which we found to be 4, and raised to the x. Very well. So that means, if we look at the multiple choice, my multiple choice would be letter H. Please remember that Q of X is the same thing if I wrote Y, okay? This is function notation, and this is just using the Y. Let's look at another example. Here's a table that shows the population of mice in a field at the end of M months. Based on the data in the table, what will be the populations in 8 months? So in this problem, let's go ahead and find the rate. Okay, remember, you can find the rate by looking at each one. You don't have to look for every single one, so you can just choose one, because you have 1, 2, 3, 4 options. In my case, I picked the smallest one, so let's say 12 and 6. So 12 divided by 6 equals 2. Okay, and you can kind of confirm, like 24 divided by 12 equals 2, so you know that the rate is correct. So we know that the rate is 2. Okay, the y-intercept, always look for the 0 under x, and that gives you the y-intercept, which is 6. So that means our equation equals 6, open parentheses, 2, raised to the x. Now in this problem, it asks, based on the data in the table, what would the population be in 8 months? Okay. Well, that's where we're going to plug it in, the 8 right there. We're going to do y equals 6, parentheses 2, raised to the 8. Now we're going to use a calculator. So let's open our calculator. And I'm going to open my Desmos calculator. And remember, we're going to write y equals 6, parentheses 2, parentheses. Then you click this button here, which is raised to. We're going to raise to the 8th, and we get the answer 1536. So let's go back to our problem. We got y equals 1536. So that means our answer is going to be letter H. And there we go. Okay, so this is how you solve problems like this. Okay, there are going to be two types of problems you're going to solve today. You're going to have problems like this one, where all you have to do is find the equation and then decide which letter is the correct letter. Other problems, you're going to have to find the equation and then evaluate the equation, substituting the number there into the exponent. Okay, so this is what you're going to do today. You're going to do assignment 5.2. Okay, and you want to look at these examples as a guide. All right, this concludes this video. Thank you very much for your time and have a great day. Bye-bye.